Notts County Talk, match reaction, it has finished. Notts County 3, Dover 0. A game we were expected to win, a game I couldn't make. I tried to get to the second postponed game, had that time off work, no chance of making it today, but fair play to the fans that went. I think it was around 300 that went. You could hear them on BBC radio chanting throughout, and just a credit to the club as always. Really good turnout, especially after as I've already said, those two other cancellations. We're expected to beat Dover. We set off really well. We had a really professional start to the game. We forced a lot of saves from their goalkeeper. Should have scored a couple of them, but that's how it goes. You have to keep pressing against sides like this. The National League at the minute is some crazy results going on. So to be level at half time didn't really concern me too much. I mean, you look at the other results. Last time I checked, Wrexham was 6-1 up at Weymouth. They were losing at half time as well. So, things are really strange in the National League. And as the pressures get on towards the end of the season, these sort of things happen. And Dover had absolutely nothing to play for, nothing to lose. And I guess it might have been quite difficult for Birchnell to set them up against Dover, because you don't really know what you're going to expect. They scored 5 goals past Wrexham recently. They beat Boreham Wood. So you never quite know what you're going to expect. I know they had a bit of chopping and changing in the Dover side. So for the players to come back out, and I know we played against 10 men for virtually the whole second half. They've done really, really well. Really professional performance. As I've already said, Dover had scored 11 goals in the last 6 games before tonight. And they literally did not have a sniff. Even with 11 men, didn't have a sniff at all of the Notts goal. Really professional. I mean, Slocum's come back in. Birchnell spoke pretty much about wanting him to come back in just in case anything happened to Yaros. And they've got those keepers that are fighting for places and match fit before the playoffs, which it looks now. I'd be very, very shocked if we missed out on that. Mathematically, it must be pretty close to confirming that. And Slocum's come in and had nothing to do. So at least he's been on that pitch. At least he's got the appearance under his belt. But very limited for him to do tonight, which obviously from a defensive perspective is really good. It's good to see that we can do it, even against 10 men, but without Carl Wotton in that side. Harry Arter, I think rested. It looked as though he did need a rest. With the amount of games come in, I think it's 10 games in 10 days with 4 games. If you're looking at the Aldershot on Saturday, and straight away again on Monday against Dover at home when they come to Meadow Lane, we'll be hoping for a similar scoreline. But Ruben Rodriguez could have had a hatful. He gets one at the end, big deflection on the free kick apparently. You've got Aaron Neman playing really well, who breaks through and gets the red card, forces it. You've got Cal Roberts doing Cal Roberts things and dancing between defenders. Sounded like he beat his man an awful lot. If you're at the game, what did he just have the beating of his man all game? It'd be interesting to know. It sounded like he should have maybe put a chance away. And then you've got Ed Francis, and I've seen the goal filmed from the stands. He can't have meant it, can he? Ed Francis can't have meant that. He's looped in over the keeper. It's a really, really good goal. It's very far out. Very, very good. But I think all in all, that's what you want. If we're going to win 3-0, and I still think with 11 men we would have won that game. But if we're going to win 3-0 and be 0-0 at half time against a side that have picked up something like 12 points all season, at this stage of the season, you don't care how the win comes. It pushes us now up to 5th place, behind Solihull in 4th and Halifax in 3rd. Wrexham are pretty much uncatchable for us. I don't even know if mathematically we can catch them. We probably still can just about, but it's Halifax we're looking at. That was our game in hand. We're within 4 points of Halifax now, and there are only 12 points left to play for. So the end of the season is going to be fantastic. I think we literally need to win all 4 games to have any chance of coming close to Halifax. And I hope just for the excitement's sake it goes to the last day, because they go away to Stockport on the last day, I believe. I don't think they're at home. I think they're away to Stockport. And then we obviously travel to Maidenhead. And if it goes to the last day, the excitement is going to be really good. But all in all, a fantastic win. And let me know what you guys think about that victory of 3-0 away at Dover.